Hello. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I think I say that every time. Honestly, I have no excuse. I've just been extremely lazy and I haven't gotten around to it. But I'm making one right now at 11 p.m. I just watched it with my dad. The movie's like 3 hours long. It's funny because they try to make it scary, but it's just funny. Oh yeah, I went to Italy. That was fun. I got lots of good pictures, some not so good pictures. My camera was being, it wasn't really working for me, so some of the pictures are bad quality and grainy and, I don't know, they're just not so good. Those are closer to the end though. I got some really nice pictures in Venice. I got some nice ones in Florence. I didn't get any pictures in Rome because I ran out of film. I didn't get that many nice pictures of Siena, which is sad because Siena was my favorite place out of all of them. I don't know, Venice just sort of felt like a tourist trap. I mean, there were just so many people and there really wasn't that much to see except for St. Mark's Square and the Rialto Bridge. Those were actually really cool though, but there were, I don't know, it just felt way overpriced and it was pretty, it was really beautiful, but I don't know. Verona, there were some Roman ruins which was cool to see, but Juliet's balcony, biggest tourist trap I've ever been to. You had to pay €8 to get into the Capulet mansion, which the Capulets never even lived in, because the Capulets never even lived, so I don't know why anybody would even want to go in. But the balcony was kind of cute, and it was a little romantic, because people put, like, post-it notes on the walls, like, love post-it notes, like, John and Sharon, 3/16/08, stuff like that. That was kind of cute. Florence, we didn't spend that much time in Florence, which was kind of sad, but we went to the Academy Museum, and the next day we went on like a walking tour of the city. Siena, oh my god, like, I don't know, when I was there, it felt, I don't know, it just felt like I was a different person. It was just so beautiful, and there was a bell tower, in the main big square, and we climbed up it our last day in Siena, and it was the biggest workout of my entire life. I felt like I was going to throw up, or have a heart attack or something, but the view was so worth it. Tuscany was, like, I was almost speechless. Tuscany was amazing. If any of you haven't been to Tuscany, you should get there one point in your life, because sorry, I'm having a little bit of a nostalgic attack. And then we went from Siena, we went to Bagnoregio. It's a city in between Siena and Rome. Well, it's not really a city, it's more of a town. But it's somewhat modern, pretty nice view. It's on top of a mountain. But when you cross, there's like a canyon, and when you cross a pedestrian bridge, there's this ancient village from like the 1100s called Civita, and there aren't that many people there, and the houses are really old, and it's peaceful, it's quiet, there aren't any cars. It's really nice, really beautiful. And the view's great too. This one kid though, he's kind of nuts. He ran up to us and we were in a small group. I went with my choir, so but this kid who wasn't in our group, he came running up to us and he was like, "Guys, the view is amazing, you can even see the ocean." Which is really funny because this place is landlocked. There's there's no ocean for miles. So we didn't know what the heck he was talking about. He's a nice kid though. We couldn't see where he saw the ocean, but whatever. But then we went from there to Rome, and Rome was awesome. I mean, I didn't fall in love with it the way I fell in love with Siena, but it was, I don't know, it definitely met my expectations. The Spanish Steps were cool. It was really pretty. We went to the Colosseum, the Roman Forum, just sort of walked around in the city, and then we came back home. We had 2 concerts, too. The first concert, it was in a small venue, so there weren't that many people, but it was a really good concert. Everybody really enjoyed it. The second concert, though, it was in a bigger place, there was a bigger audience, and just didn't feel as good. But, I mean, it was still good, but it didn't feel the same. I feel like I can't even express the trip through words. Like, it was just awesome. I want to upgrade to a pro Flickr account, because if you don't have a pro account, then you can't upload more than 200 pictures. Right now I'm at 200 pictures, so that's not good. My friend Craig is coming over tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to French school on Sunday, which should be fun because I love French. For 2 weeks in Quebec City, in Canada, in the province of Quebec. I hope you have enjoyed this. I'm going to have to do some major editing after this. Bye-bye!